all my best ideas have come from solitude, from being alone. And sometimes that feels a lot more comfortable than to be with people. And I've had to learn how to accept the part of myself that is triggered and seeks that comfort. That comfort zone, man. That's one of the hardest things to break. But you know it has to be done. It has to be done. And it's done in silence. It's done where nobody can see it. Nobody. I mean, I could try to explain it to you in words. I could write poetry. I could show you a song. I could show you a film. But none of it would do it justice. Because it's really just about me. It's really just about me. It's as if you're being pulled by an invisible force. You know you want to do something. You have this goal. It's clear in your mind that you know you should be taking action, but you don't. Why is that? That you should be doing something. You know you have to be doing something for there to be results. Yet, here I am, not doing it. It's a weird phenomenon. And I realized that it's that invisible force that is fear. And it's subconscious. It's just lying underneath your awareness. And you have to scrape it out. And it fucking hurts. It hurts. It hurts to see your darkness. It hurts to see the comfort. Really, that's it. It's a soft, cushiony feeling of the known, of what you know. And you realize that in order to get anything that you don't have now, in order to get anything new, you have to step outside of it. I mean, even right now, just before I was recording this, and even as I'm speaking, I feel that pull. It's in my stomach. It's ethereal, like within me. This feeling of resistance. And yet I'm still doing it, which I think is right, but at the same time, yes, it shows growth. Yes, it shows my ability to overcome it, but I want to get to the place where it becomes natural to take action, to just immediately go into that place of non-stop work where I'm not even thinking about it. And it happened. It happens in spurts. And people call it flow, people call it all sorts of things, but to me, it just feels like bliss. I mean, when work doesn't feel like work, it's the best. It's the best. And I've tried my best to work on that. Ironically, to work on working. And it's happened. I mean, today was what, Tuesday? On Sunday, I was working on the website, and I think I worked for 3 or 4 hours straight. I didn't even look at the clock. I didn't even go to the bathroom. I didn't get up to drink water. I wasn't thinking. That's what it feels like. You're not thinking. You're just doing. And it's the best feeling ever. Because the noise that's in the back of your mind saying, you can't do that. You haven't done that before. No. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. All those voices, all that resistance that's pulling you back, saying, get your ass over here. This is where you belong, in the comfort zone. All that disappears. And finally you're able to just do it. Just Nike it, you know? Because it's a lot harder than just doing it. There's a lot of resistance, especially when you haven't done it before, or you're doing it and you still feel it. Maybe you've done it a million times, but you still feel this feeling that you shouldn't be doing it. It's fucking hard when your whole body tells you, don't do it. It's hard. Trust me, it's hard. And I know you know. But don't trust your feelings. Because no feeling is final. None whatsoever. I mean, just before filming this, like I said, I was feeling that doubt. I was feeling that fear. And yet, as I'm talking right now, I feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be. You know? And it's because I've taken that chance on myself. It's because I believed, and it's because I've done that inner work within me. I could feel it. Like, slowly, that old comfort zone is starting to rip away. And I'm breaking out of those old patterns. But man, it took me literally years to do this. Years of doing this inner work of feeling fears and still putting in action, still slowly but surely, you know, getting there. And I've learned that those little movements, even though they seem like nothing, those little actions, the things that nobody sees, that's the real growth. Because in the end, when you total it over the span of a decade, then you'll see, then the world will see what you've done in silence. But it starts with you doing it alone. I mean, these four walls, this is my childhood bedroom. And these four walls I've seen a lot. Then these four walls, I've changed drastically. I've gotten to know a new me over and over and over and over again. My heart has been broken over and over and over again to be who I am. And I still do it. It's a non-stop process. But the growth the growth of who I've become makes it worth it. Makes it like feel as if everything's gonna be alright. Even though it doesn't feel like that all the time. But no feeling is final. just, I've experienced that over and over again. The moment you just are not afraid to feel that fear, it dissolves immediately. And then you realize, why didn't I fucking do this earlier? Why didn't I take that action earlier? It's because you were blocked. You were blocked by fear. You were blocked and caged by your own limitations. And it wasn't until you were finally done with it. You get to a point where enough is enough. Where you're not going to do the same thing the same way again. And that's where you had to get to. And when you do, life will open up for you. And the doors of action and fulfilled action, not just any action, fulfilled action, action in which you feel as if you're making progress towards your goals, and the process feels good, not just the end result. Anybody could think of the end result and be happy, but when you could fall in love with the journey, the process of it, the action, the little steps that nobody sees, you already won. You already won. All right, that's it. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I know I'll look back on this one day and see where it all began, and probably think that I'm fucking stupid. I always look at that, and years from now I'm gonna be hopefully a lot wiser, a lot smarter, a lot more experiences. And I'll look back and just hopefully be proud. Hopefully be proud of who I was and who I am. So, yeah. All right, everybody. I love you, and peace.